Summer's almost up and I've been really busy traveling, doing my thing. So I wanted to do a few videos before summer's up and kids go back to school. And here I want to talk to you a little bit about meta communication, which is saying the things that we don't often say, what's going on here. And especially in a session where two people are there, maybe you're strangers, maybe you've never met before. Maybe you're here to do this cuddling thing or just ask for touch. And we do encourage you to use your words as often as possible to touch something. Before you touch, you ask, and you kind of figure out like how to do the communication. And I've been really struggling with like how to like say the things that are really difficult to say. And I personally have always push myself and try to like work on asking questions that are difficult to ask, like what do you think about me, or what do you think about these sessions, and getting feedback on that. And so while I was at summer camp this summer, it's called New Culture Summer Camp on the East Coast, I learned about something called meta communication, which is comes from the Process Work Institute, at least as far as I know, and Reiss was our instructor. And it's basically saying the things that we don't often say. With everything that's going on here, like say everything. What you're experiencing in your body, what you're thinking about the other person, what you're thinking about yourself, your insecurities, your shame, your guilt, like all of it, like the taboo things, especially in this work where we do our best to maintain a non-sexual, not romantic kind of feel to it. Often things are happening here that we're really afraid to say. And so since I've been back, and I've had a few sessions, I've been introducing this to my clients, and it's had phenomenal results. It's created like greater connection and depth and intimacy. And so today I did it, and this time I did it 3 times with my client. So we did it after a few minutes of settling in, and I hadn't seen him in, I don't know, months. I can't remember the last time I saw him. So I mean, we haven't really catched up or anything, but we jumped into the session, and within a few minutes we did it once. And what that looked like was basically, I started off, so as the practitioner, I do this first, and I just said whatever was coming up for me. And again, I mean, when I say taboo, I mean really taboo. Like, if something sexual is coming up, it's okay to say like, I'm feeling tingling in my pelvis. Or I said that I felt a little self-conscious around some of my extra little like lonjas, like little fat that I have here a little bit, or I'm tired. Think about the things again that we don't often say because we're the professionals, we're not supposed to. Or you could even say, I'm really looking forward to our time together, and I wonder what's going to happen during this hour, or what's going to come up for me, and I don't know. Or I'm curious about my boundaries, like, am I going to be able to hold my boundaries? Or am I going to be able to say no to the thing that I don't want, that I forgot to say in the beginning? Like, again, all of it, like, just say whatever's coming up, and for about a minute, and we didn't time it. And then just letting that be. And I told my client the response to that, to my sharing, would be thank you. That's it. No response required other than a thank you. And then I opened it up for him to respond back to me, and whatever was coming up for him. And so then we did that at the beginning, and then halfway I kind of watched the clock. We did it again at halfway, and now it's like it's different, right? Like, maybe the thoughts are like, I wonder what the last 30 minutes are going to look like. I wonder if I'm going to have to really protect my boundaries, or could be, is he bored, or maybe I'm feeling kind of bored right now. I mean, just imagine saying that. Wow, this would be so, I've known about this as an idea, and I've always wished to have more of this, but didn't realize that there was a name for it, and that we can invite it. Like, for me personally, I need a name, I need to have a thing, I need to have a structure, I need to have, this is what this is called, and let's try this together, and have it, like, where it's spoken about in the beginning, so they agreed to it. And again, in the middle, it was really great, and again, the thank you, and going back. And then, at the end, like I set a timer for 10 minutes before the session's up, and let the client know, like, hey, we have 10 more minutes, and we did it again then. And there was such gratitude, and like, this was exactly what I was looking for, and maybe they could say something like, I'm kind of struggling with my sexuality right now, or my sex response, and I'm wanting more. Like, to be that kind of honest is so awesome. I have someone who on Facebook just sent a comment, Kurt, thank you for saying that we did some of this during the cuddle session, and it brought an intimate connection. Yes, thank you, Kurt. I mean, I guess I was doing it intuitively, I was trying to bring it in, but now I really want to be more intentional. Thank you, Kurt, for your message there. And so what does it do? Like, Kurt mentioned some great things about it. It is connecting. It brings a depth to the experience that I think a lot of us are missing. It allows us to say the things we're scared to say. And again, especially when it talks about sexual responses, like, it's okay to say, like, wow, I'm getting an erection and I don't know if that means anything. Or, like, for me, I was even creating stories like, I wonder if my client right now is enjoying what we're doing together, and maybe they regret coming. Like, saying that to a client to their face can be really vulnerable, and I think that vulnerability again creates a deeper connection and intimacy, and allows us to be real, what's happening again. And I think this is what a lot of people are coming to when they come to a professional cuddler. They're looking for this, and it's also really scary. But when you make it a thing that's like, this is a thing that we're trying and we're doing, it can be really powerful. So try it, and not just with professionals and professional cuddling, try it in your relationships. If you want more information of how to do this or what this could look like in your personal life, I also do coaching. So please check me out for coaching, and I'd love to talk to you, video chat. And if you're in town in San Antonio, come and see me and try it out with me, with a lot of touch and love. Love you all. Bye.